Welcome to this Quick Take Rapid Learning module. Our topic today, why you miss your goals and how to start hitting them. 6 months ago, Carol finally got serious about goal setting. She'd always been good at maintaining her existing accounts, but when it came to winning new business, Carol knew she had to do better. Back in January, she'd set an ambitious goal. She'd followed the well-known SMART model, making sure the goal was specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Here's what her goal looked like. I will win 3 new customers, generating $200,000 in annualized revenue by the end of the year. This goal was specific and measurable. 3 accounts, $200,000. It was attainable. Other reps had done it. It was certainly relevant, and it had a hard deadline. But here it is mid-year, and Carol hasn't landed a single new account. What happened? In this quick take, you will learn why strong enthusiasm for achieving clearly defined goals isn't enough, the difference between goal intentions and implementation intentions, the results of a research study that show how to vastly increase goal achievement. Newsflash! Just because you intend to do something doesn't mean you will. How many times have you heard people say, I'm going to exercise regularly, but then make excuses for not going to the gym? Or, I'm going to stop eating sweets, and then cave every time they see a dessert menu. Fact is, setting goals, even SMART goals you're highly motivated to achieve, is just a starting point. Carol, for example, had committed to her goal, but not to the activities required to realize that goal. It takes many steps to win a new account: identifying likely customers, reaching out, following up again. Carol had a general idea in her mind of what had to happen, but she hadn't outlined the specific steps she'd need to take to make them happen. It's no mystery why this happens. Numerous academic studies have shown that goal intentions aren't enough. That's the bad news. The good news is that there's a secret ingredient that dramatically increases the likelihood that goal intentions will be realized. It's called implementation intentions. Consider a study where researchers created 3 groups of people who were all committed to exercising more regularly. Group A, the control group, got no input from researchers. Group B received a motivational intervention, literature showing that regular exercise could prevent heart disease. Group C received the heart literature and filled out the form you see here. During the next week, I will partake in at least 20 minutes of vigorous exercise on, and here they had to write a specific day, at, and here they put in the time of day, at or in, and here they wrote where they intended to exercise. For example, during the next week, I will partake in at least 20 minutes of vigorous exercise on Tuesday at 6 a.m. at the gym. Here are the results of the study. Only 29% of the control group achieved the goal. We see a slight increase to 39% in Group B, which received the literature on heart disease, and we see a dramatic increase to 91% in Group C, where participants wrote down their implementation intentions. It seems almost too simple, doesn't it? If you write down specifically what you intend to do to achieve a goal, you're almost guaranteed to do it. Here's the simple formula for implementation intentions. When situation X arises, I will perform response Y. This formula could describe an action you intend to take at a specific time or place. For example, on Tuesday at 8 a.m., I will go to the gym. Or, as soon as I arrive at the office today, I will email all my customers and ask for a referral. Or it could describe actions you'll take when you encounter an anticipated obstacle to your goal completion. For example, when the dessert menu arrives, I will push it aside and ignore it. Or, when a prospect is rude to me on a cold call, I will assume it's his problem, not mine, and continue my calls. Researcher Peter M. Gollwitzer explains that the situation X leads to response Y formula activates psychological processes that trigger a desired goal-directed behavior in a way that does not require conscious intent. That last bit is important. Gollwitzer is saying that when you map an action to a trigger event, the action tends to happen automatically, without thinking. Interestingly, implementation intentions don't work particularly well on easy goals. Their big impact is on goals that involve tasks we find difficult, either because they're unpleasant, dieting and exercise, or take us out of our comfort zone, such as networking or cold calling. Let's time travel back to January and show an example of how Carol might deploy an implementation intention strategy. Carol does the math and concludes she'll need to call at least 20 new leads a week to hit her goal of winning 3 new accounts. To find those leads, she'll rely on referrals, cold calling, and networking events. Here are some of her implementation intentions. By January 31st, I will have identified 3 networking events I can attend. Every Tuesday and Thursday mornings, I will come in at 8:30 and call 10 leads before I do anything else. Every Wednesday morning at 8:30, I will call 5 existing customers and ask for referrals. You'll note that each of these intentions follows the simple if X, then Y formula recommended by the research. If it's January 31, then Carol will have identified the networking events. If it's a Tuesday or Thursday morning, she's calling leads. By writing down what she plans and when she plans to do it, Carol has gone beyond mere goal intentions to implementation intentions. Committing on paper to a series of very specific goal-directed behaviors will, according to the research, activate psychological processes that automate those behaviors and help Carol achieve her goal. Now Carol creates another set of intentions, still following the simple if X then Y formula. These have to do with her response to events that could derail her plan. For example, she writes, if I can't make my prospecting calls on Tuesday or Thursday because of an urgent customer demand, I will immediately block out Friday or Monday to make the calls. Let's sum up. The research shows that goal intentions, even when formulated effectively using a proven model like SMART, often won't result in goal achievement. Researchers theorize that writing down implementation intentions triggers a neurological response, causing you to perform desired actions without conscious intent. Performing those actions leads to goal achievement. Thanks for watching. Now return to the program page and take the quiz. Also, please take 15 seconds and click on the survey link and fill out an evaluation on this program.